Hey guys, Silver here. Uh, Now I'm gonna say this is a different kind of video today. Or not really a video so much as it's this is more of like just me talking to you guys kind of thing. I'm sure basically no one's really gonna be watching this one. Simply because, like, I don't have that many subscribers or viewers for that matter. Views, even. I think I've got 100 something total, maybe. But, regardless, I wanted to make videos like this as well, where I'm just sitting here talking. Because, I mean, there's so much to talk about. Like, I've come back to YouTube, but not really. I upload very sparsely. I think I've uploaded one video in the time, and I plan on making plenty more videos. Plenty more. I just have a lot on my plate at the moment. It's Christmas time, around the time. It's actually 2 days from Christmas, and I'm at work. That's where I'm at the moment. 2 days from Christmas, I'm at work. This is a really stressful time for anyone, you know, where you got to do a lot to please the loved ones in your life, as well as, like, just getting by as usual. But I'm just gonna say, I enjoy gaming. I've got some video ideas that I've been wanting to do, but they're less of actual Let's Plays, I guess, and more of, I'll sort of be putting myself in place of the character. I'll be playing a part. Like, it's not gonna be scripted at all, but I will be essentially playing as the character, giving them a voice. I had this idea, and I know I'm not the first to do it at all. I just wanted to do it simply because I thought it would be fun. I haven't recorded any of them yet, but I plan to. I plan to record some games like that. I'm not gonna say which ones, but I plan to record some. I don't typically play online games either. I'm just bad at games most of the time, as you could tell by my death montage in For Honor that one person has watched as of this moment. And my run-through so far of Bionic Commando, of where I'm at in that game. Fuck that game. I'm still gonna beat it, but I have to make sure Steam saved my gameplay so far. And if it didn't, I'm gonna be upset. And I'm gonna have to go up to that point in the game again. But yeah, there's nothing gonna be on the screen except for this picture either. So this is one of those times. I've just been really busy, really stressed out. And I have a lot of things that I want to do, and I really just can't decide what I want to do with my life by itself. Because I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I never wanted to make a career out of it at all. I just wanted to do it as a hobby. And of course I am right now, but it's hard to do it with other things in my life. Because I've always wanted to be a writer, or I consider myself a writer somewhat. And my main passion is game design, and I'm not good at it. So it's sometimes discouraging, but I keep doing what I need to or what I want to do, as all of you should. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do something or you shouldn't do something. Even if you're quotes bad at something, with practice you can be good. There's no you don't need to be naturally good at anything. 'Cause me, I've found out I'm naturally good at things, a lot of things, but I'm not great at anything. No matter how hard I try, I'm not great at anything I've ever tried. I'm good, but I'm not great. So, take it from someone who's good at a lot of things. With practice, I've seen people who started from basically nothing in art and how they are with their appearance, weight and stuff like that. People who were overweight, people who were underweight. I watched them as they got to what they wanted to look like. And I was born with a naturally high metabolism. So I looked, rather fit, no matter what I did. I exercised occasionally, but I always looked fit, no matter what, even if I didn't have to. Now, I don't look too fit, but I have been exercising, or was exercising, and I've got a little bit of muscle, but it doesn't go away, no matter what I do. It doesn't go away because even if I'm just sitting there, it doesn't go away. I'm just naturally fit, I guess. But other people, they have to try. And for me, I guess I would have to try if I wanted to look any different than this as well. But I don't think I could. This is the best I'm gonna get, and it's the worst I'm gonna get. And I'm just wanting to say, for any of y'all who think, oh, I'll never be an artist because my art isn't good, and all these other people have such amazing art, it's mostly because they've practiced. And if you give plenty of time to practice, you'll do great things. I've seen somebody who they've done a sketch a day for almost 600 days now. 'Cause they like art, and they are trying to practice their art. And they don't think their art is too great at all. But to me, I'm not good at art at all. To me, the steady change from when I first saw this person's art around their 100 something day in a row of a sketch a day. And even before that, the change in their art is incredible. Like, they have such better proportions, they have such better coloring, sketching, they've got all of that. It's so much better than it was before they had started. Now, I'm not telling you, oh, go do at least a sketch a day every day, although if you're an artist, that would probably be a good idea. If you're a up-and-coming artist, it would be a good idea to do a sketch a day. It doesn't have to, it could be digital, it could be physical, however you want your art to be. You could do even just little sketches. Like, you don't have anything better to do, your hands aren't busy and you need something to do, just sit there and sketch. Or if you're a writer, a way to improve your writing would be to write maybe a short story, like at least once a day. Just little things, And then if you're one of the people who doesn't like to share your art or your writing or stuff like that, it's a good way to get actual feedback. Sure, there's going to be people who are like, oh, this sucks just because. There's people like that. All you got to do is just not let that get to you. And I know that's hard to hear from somebody. It's hard to believe from somebody who's, who you don't know, who's just uploading a video on YouTube just to do it. But really, it's a good idea to share what you've done, your art, your writing, all of that. It's good to share that. If you want to lose weight or become more fit, just do a little something every day. Like, that's obvious, that's what you should do. And it's hard sometimes to get up and do that kind of stuff, especially if you have a lot of stress or anxiety weighing you down at the time. It's hard to focus on things like that. And sometimes it's good just to, chill out and do something like that to get that stress or that anxiety away. It's also good to reach out to people online. I'm thinking about starting a Discord channel for, just for, helping people, like, do what they want to do. Like, if you're a up-and-coming game designer, up-and-coming artist, up-and-coming writer, whatever you want to do, I was thinking about, or if you just need some emotional support, I wanted to create a Discord server that people could just come on and talk about their problems and see what the other members and everybody can do to help. And I've done this on every Discord server I've ever been on, really. I try and help people that are having problems. And I'm not saying just, go on and say every problem, like, my, you know what I mean? Just not like trivial problems, like, oh, I got in a fight today because of this. I mean, if it's like something big, like, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. This is just a a rambling session of me just talking to nobody, really. And I just wanted to address some of these things. Like, if you want to do something, don't let anybody tell you you can't, or no, that's not a good idea. or don't do that because you're not good at it. Because what do they know? You could be good at it one day if you give yourself time to improve. If you practice enough, you'll be good. It's just like academics, book learning, school. If you study enough, you're gonna be good in that, or at least, good in that sense. I was always an academic type of person myself. I never did anything that wasn't. I was a smart person, I guess, but I never let that, I never really let people know I was too smart, or know I was any kind of intelligent. I sort of just acted dumb in high school and stuff, just because I thought it was funny, and some of the jokes I made were very stupid, but the people I was around at the time, they laughed, and they were my friend. They were my good friends. They were the people that stood by me through high school. That wasn't my hardest time. Now, one of my high school friends was one of my middle school friends as well. And that was the times where it was a lot harder. And it's just, all you gotta do, I guess is what I'm saying, all you gotta do is be you and just do what you want to do. Don't let people tell you you can't do something if you want to do something. Don't let people, that's going to say stuff like your career choice. Because if somebody's telling you not to kill somebody, I would not kill somebody. That could ruin your life. I'm not condoning just any, this person online said, do whatever you want. Don't let anybody stop you, so I'm gonna go rob this bank. No, you gotta have reason. There's reason in certain things. But people downplaying you, saying you can't do something or you're not good at something, is what I'm trying to get at here. This is one of those hard things. It's hard to talk about because everybody has either heard the same thing over and over from different people and they just don't believe it simply because, why would I believe this person? They're just they're somebody online. They're not somebody I should really pay attention to simply because they're somebody online. And then the people that are your friends that are telling you, oh yeah, just cheer up, or yeah, you can do it. And you not believing them is, it's normal to go through those feelings, but it's also good to try and do something that you're proud of. It's good to do just whatever hobby or career you want to go into. Now, I'm not saying drop everything you're doing if you're an adult and you have a job, you're working a dead-end job and you really want to be a singer or something. Don't drop everything and become a singer. Just practice until you feel like you can, until you feel like you're proud of what you're doing, and then you keep your jobs still, but you try and go for those, because you always need a job. A career is something that you want to stick with for the rest of your life. A job is something that's temporary, really. You don't need, or you don't plan to keep a job at McDonald's, for instance. You're not planning on keeping a job at McDonald's for the rest of your life. You're gonna want to go and do, you're gonna want to do what you want to do. But, like, you're gonna want to do your preferred career rather than stay at a dead-end job for the rest of your life. And that's respectable. It's a very adult thing to stay at the job you're in until you can, and use it to fund your career in life. What you want to do for the rest of your life. But anyway, it's just one of those things where you do what you feel, essentially, but don't be stupid about it. Always be sensible and try and live your dreams. Well, I guess it's 21 minutes of me rambling, so I'll call it a day here on this video. I plan on uploading some of my story, quote-unquote, ideas. They're more of like me let's playing as the character in the game. They're generally silent protagonists that I'm gonna be voicing, giving a voice to. Silent protagonists, stuff like that. Ones that don't physically say a word ever. I wanna go through some of those, like, if I were that character. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be uploading some of those soon, after I record them, of course. I'm gonna try and keep up somewhat decently with uploads. I mean, I work 3 days a week right now, and the other days I'm sleeping or doing life stuff. But regardless, I plan on uploading more soon. So, I'll see you guys in the next video.